2019, set 1, AP Micro, obviously the only gas station in a small town, Philip. It makes it a monopoly. Draw a correctly labeled graph. Let's just do it. Downward sloping demand. Know that it's DARP. Marginal revenue curve below the demand. Marginal cost. Price. Quantity. QF is our price, our quantity. PF is the price. Okay. Deadweight loss. We can see we got all of this deadweight loss right there. I'm not going to shade it in to make it sloppy. Done. Maximum quantity would earn 0 economic profits. Oh, and they do say they're earning positive profits, so the ATC needs to be below the price, right? They're making all of those profits right there. But they're asking where would they make 0 economic profits? Notice that right there at that quantity and that price, this is what we call break even, or every so often they'll call it fair return. They haven't called it fair return in a long time. But it is where price equals the ATC. That is break even. That is what they're making 0 economic profit. We could also have said that they're making a normal profit. Both of those, we need to know normal and 0 are the exact same thing. They are at break even at that point right there. All right, I think we're good. A B, assume that Phillips' fixed cost increase because of a new lease on its property and Phillips stays in business. Will each of the following increase, decrease, or remain unchanged at their profit maximizing quantity? So the deadweight loss is not affected, right? It's not going to change. And the reason why is that fixed costs do not affect your marginal cost curve. Fixed costs will not shift marginal cost. If marginal cost doesn't shift left or right, you can't have less or more quantity. So we would say not changing. We just say fixed costs do not affect your marginal cost curve. Their profit, though, would decrease because fixed cost, an increase in fixed cost, would increase your average total cost. So average total cost would shift up, right? And then they would be making less profits. We could see that, right? That they've lost that amount of profits that they were having. All right, C, assume that the demand for gasoline decreases because people didn't bike to work more often. What must be true for Philip to continue to operate in the short run? This is a stock question. Just always know the answer. The price must be greater than the minimum of the AVC. The minimum of our AVC is our shutdown point. As long as the price is greater than that, we would keep operating. So the price needs to be greater than the minimum of the AVC. What happens to Phillips' profit maximizing quantity and price in the short run, assuming the firm continues to operate? What we know is the demand for gasoline decreased. Let's just use a regular demand and supply curve. If demand decreases, what happens to price and quantity? Price would go down, quantity would go down. It's the same thing over here. We could shift it over here. Same thing's going to happen. It's just a little sloppier to do it with the monopoly graph. So we just know price and quantity would go down. They don't need to explain it. All right, my friends. That one was quick. Can't believe I've done it till now. Take care. Be safe. Bye.